It's that time of the month when I tell you all my favourite beauty bits, and the first thing I have is actually a brand, and I discovered this recently in Selfridges with Fleur or Fleur de Force, and we kind of took a whim. We're like, why not, we'll try it, see how it goes. We were kind of drawn to the really cool bullet-like packaging, and this brand completely blew both of us away, and this is Ellis Bass. I started off by trying one of their creamy lip products called Creamy Lips, which I loved, and now I've moved on and I am loving their hot lips as well. I have super dry lips, and what makes these different to every other single lip product I've ever tried is that they don't highlight the dryness on my lips at all. Sometimes lipsticks make your lips look even drier than they actually are, but these don't do that at all. They kind of make them appear less dry, if that's even a thing, and they're really moisturizing at the same time. My favorite shade of the moment is this one, which is L403, a really nice vibrant pink, and in case you haven't noticed, they come in super cool packaging as well. So if you have any Ellis Bass recommendations, leave them down below or tweet me and I will definitely go and check them out. Did you really expect me to go this video without showing you a palette? I have a palette right here, and this is my favorite of the month, and this is the Laura Mercier Color to Go palette. This is like Amelia the palette addict saying this is her all-time favorite palette. I'm probably going to say that about a different palette every month, but at the moment it's this one, and this just has everything you need except like foundation and concealer in one palette, which is why I love it. So you have 4 eyeshadows here which are perfect for a smoky eye lover. You have 2 mattes and 2 shimmers, and then on the underneath layer you also have a bronzer and a blush, and the blush is like a beautiful peachy pink. It's less shimmery than Orgasm, and it has a bit more pink in it, and also a bronzer which is exactly like NARS Laguna. And then you also get a little mini lip gloss which smells of sweets, which is why I really like it. But you get all of that, and that fits right in there, all in this tiny little compact palette. And I actually just took this to New York with me, and it was a complete savior and just the ultimate travel essential. When it comes to lashes, because I always have quite a bit of eyeshadow on, I do like my lashes to be really like dramatic and voluminous, and this is my recent favorite, and this is the DJV Butanizer Volume Lash. I did use this around last Christmas time as well, and I think I wrote about it at that time as well, but I've rediscovered it recently, and I love this wand because it has quite a lot of product on it, but in a good way, so it kind of applies the majority of the product at the root of the lash where I want it, because that makes the lash really look more voluminous and stand out, especially as I don't curl my lashes on an everyday basis. And this is actually free with orders on Cult Beauty exclusively for my readers at the moment, so if you fancy getting your hands on it as well, I will leave a link with all the information below. As far as concealers at the drugstore go, this is by far my favorite, and this is the Soap & Glory Kick-Ass Concealer. I feel like you have to say that with like a really American accent, like kick-ass. I don't know, but you basically get 2 shades in here, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever seen a concealer at the drugstore do this, because it's really nice and compact, and then you get 2 shades, which is good because I like to put a lighter shade under my eyes and actually match the shade if I have any scars or blemishes. But this just does it all. It goes under your eyes, it goes on any scars or blemishes, and it is really pigmented, high coverage stuff without being too drying. And you also do get a little, powder in the lid, but I haven't actually really dabbled that much in this, and I didn't really like it just because it was quite translucent and quite white. But as far as these 2 concealers, they are definitely a thumbs up. I love the Daniel Sandler watercolour blushes, and this is actually their cream blush in the colour Sunset, and this isn't actually a shade I would normally gravitate towards because it's quite red in tone. This is like one of those cheek products that you put it on and you just look like you've been hit by the sun, and it gives you a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a bronzy look, and a little bit of a kind of like blushy flush as well. So it just kind of does it all, and when I'm wearing this I don't really feel the need to wear bronzer because it just instantly bronzes up my face. It's something that this colour does. I don't really feel the need to like wear any contour or anything like that because it just does everything for you just with a little hint of this on the cheeks. So I'm happy I went out my comfort zone and tried this shade. The texture of it is something I can't really describe. Like, it's not cream to powder, and it's not cream that it's like sticky or wet, which I really don't like. It's just really beautiful. It's like silky and almost velvety. It is so gorgeous. Just look at that colour. It is stunning, and this is never normally a colour I would gravitate towards at all or think would suit me, but it just looks so beautiful on the skin. Daniel has definitely done it again with this blush. If you guys have tried any Daniel Sandler products that you love except their watercolour blush, which I love, let me know because I will definitely get on trying your recommendations too. These are the Sleek Matte Me lip creams, and I just use these in my drugstore makeup routine, so if you haven't seen that, I will link it below because they take a specific technique to apply them. I have pretty much been wearing this red shade throughout the whole month because it is like the longest lasting, mattest, most vibrant red lipstick, and it is super, super beautiful on the lips. These are basically dupes for the Hourglass Opaque Rouge, but like a quarter of the price. What I'm about to show you is my latest skincare savior, and I actually tried a mini sample of this in August. I thought it was amazing, took a picture of it, was about to write about it, and then I was like, no, I should probably give the full thing a go before I go and rave about it because I haven't really used it that much. And here I am, and this is basically finished, and I still love it. This is the Clarins face oil. They have 3 types of these. They have one for combination skin, one for dehydrated skin, and one for dry skin. And I have tried the one for combination skin, and I didn't really think it was anything special, but the one for dehydrated skin, I clearly think, seeing as this is finished, is just... it's, oh my gosh, I just have no words. It is so incredible. I pop a couple of drops on this on my skin overnight, kind of really massage it in, and I wake up with the most even skin tone ever. Like, this stuff just, I don't know what it does, it just calms my skin and it kind of reduces pore size, and it just makes my makeup stay on my skin so much better and just gives my skin such hydration that no night cream has ever done. I use this multiple times a week, that's how much I love it, and even if I have any blemishes, it kind of either makes them go away or brings them to a head, which I really, really like. And even with scars, it makes them appear less red. I just can't rave enough about this. I absolutely love it. This is definitely one of the best products I've tried all year. October was Halloween, or should I say Halloweek. I basically wore face paint on my skin for a week, which was... it was a disaster. I mean, I literally looked like I had teenage boy skin after all that face paint. But basically, when I needed to get my face paint off at the end of the night, this stuff was brilliant. It was unbelievable. This is the Nude Perfect Cleansing Oil. Basically, you just take a couple of pumps of this, massage it into your skin, and it just melts away whatever is on your face. Makeup, waterproof mascara, eyeshadow, even face paint. I was dreading taking off my face paint. I was in the car on the way home and I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to like scrub against my face and use an exfoliator, and my face is gonna go bright red. 4 pumps of this later and my skin was clean. It is incredible stuff. And no doubt when I get really lazy, when I'm going to all these like Christmas parties and things and I come home and I can't be bothered to take off my makeup, this is gonna bring it and do the job for me. I'm a bit of a boring perfume person because once I find one, I'll just stick to it for ages, and that is what I've done with this Serge Lutens vanilla perfume because it's so warm and so sophisticated and just one of those really lovely luxurious smells. It's definitely my favorite winter fragrance of the moment, as you can see, because I'm basically almost out of this. It's just really warm and inviting, and I've got nothing but compliments when I wear this fragrance. And with fragrances, I think when you wear them for a while, you tend to kind of not be able to smell them on yourself, and I don't really like that because I like being able to smell myself and know that I smell nice. But with this one, because it's so potent, you can still smell it on yourself even throughout a good couple months of use, which I really like. Over the past couple months, I've tried to go a bit less heavy on the dairy and gluten to see if that would make a difference, and it has made such a difference to my skin, I can't even tell you, which just makes me want to go that little bit healthier. And I've actually been really addicted to these, and these are Chia Seeds, and they come in these little packets here. Duke is actually just asleep on the sofa next to me, and he heard this little rattle and has now got up and is like, give it to me, I want that. Anyways, these are little Chia Seeds, and they're super, super healthy. I've written more about them on my site, but I just wanted to show you them and tell you about them and how I eat them. And they actually come in these little chia shots. This is actually an empty one, and I just kind of pour it down my mouth and eat it like that. In all honesty, they don't really taste like much, but they don't leave that kind of nutty or seedy taste in your mouth, and I've just been having them as a snack, like pouring them in my mouth like this, or using this big packet and pouring some onto my porridge or onto my salads. I've written more about these on my site, so I'll link that below if you fancy reading more about them. Come here, come here. Oh, flying squirrel. What's this? What's this? Do you like Chia Seeds? Here is my little ball of fluff, aka my dog Duke, who's just been asleep on the sofa over there throughout this video, but then woke up when I started rattling the Chia Seeds. I hope you guys have had a good November. Let me know what videos you fancy seeing from me throughout December, and I will see you soon. Bye! Hello, Fluffy. You need a cut really badly. Look how fluffy he is. He's actually just a ball of fur, aren't you? Bye! Oh, you don't like it when people touch your paws, hey?
Hi and welcome to this version of I don't know.